morning, everybody. I want to congratulate you on getting this far, because if you're here, that means you're going to be taking the real estate exam, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, if not in the next few days. So if you got here so far, then you know about the DRE, you know the Department of Real Estate, and you know that their job is to control licensing. And you also probably know that they have a boss. The boss of the real estate or of the Department of Real Estate is the real estate commissioner. Now, how does the real estate commissioner get his or her job? Right now it's a his, is they are appointed by the governor. So the governor appoints the real estate commissioner, and the real estate commissioner oversees the Department of Real Estate. And if the Department of Real Estate has a goal or a mission, it's really to protect the public. It's to protect the public. And one of the key ways they protect the public is through licensing. So everybody here, you've successfully done the following. Number one, you're over 18 years old. Now, you can't take too much credit for that, right? Because that's just time. The second thing you've done is you've completed 3 courses that are prerequisites. You probably did principles, because that's mandatory. You did practice, and then you did an elective. If you came to my school, you did legal aspects, but maybe you did some other program. But either way, you completed those 3 prerequisite courses. You then figured out how to fill out the application. I know for some of you it's a little difficult because it asks like your last name and stuff. You're like, oh, is it my marriage name? Is it my maiden name? And then you start getting all confused. That's why I have a full-time person here that just helps you fill it out. And then we also know you weren't on CNBC's American Greed for some Ponzi scheme, because you also ran a live scan check, which is where they ran your fingerprints electronically, and it hit the FBI and the Department of Justice. So we can say realtors are at least better than most of the population, because at least we know you're not wanted by the FBI or Department of Justice. So I know you've completed this so far. We have one last little checkbox. You need to successfully pass the real estate exam that's administered by the Department of Real Estate. And that exam is 150 multiple choice questions. So it's not like you're doing the bar or you're filling out essays. So, I mean, and anyone who's really worried, what I always tell people is, have you all met a realtor? Okay, I rest my case. Okay, so you too will pass. So, and you're going to pass by getting a 70% or better, which is 105 correct questions. Or again, if you're trying to figure out how many you can get wrong, 45 wrong. And you're done, and you'll successfully pass the California real estate exam. And you'll be issued your license, and you can go on to do whatever you were dreaming of doing when you first started your journey. So all we got to do is get past this last little segment, and you too will join the 432,000 licensees in the state of California that are driving Lexuses and Mercedes and doing yoga and green smoothies, because real estate gives you some free time.